This is James at Falcons Fury Harley-Davidson. The sun is shining, but that is very deceptive because it is freezing cold. So I'm going to be very, very brave today. I'm going to do a test ride. Today, we're going to be riding the Road King. Stay tuned for that. And of course, as always, like the channel and please subscribe. See you on the other side. The Road King comes equipped with the Milwaukee-Eight 107 engine that produces 111 foot-pounds of torque. You can really feel this when you get on it. The fuel economy for this is at 43 miles per gallon, which is not bad considering that this is a big touring bike. Speaking of the big touring bike, this is the Harley-Davidson touring bike that does not have a full fairing. All you get is a removable windshield up front. This allows you to easily transition between having some wind protection, or if you're just riding around town, you can just pop that windshield right off and you're on a naked bike. The bags on the Road King are a good size. They open with one latch, very easy to do with or without gloves on. You fit quite a lot of stuff in there, nicely protected from the weather. Lights around the back, fairly traditional. The seat, very comfortable two up. The gauge on this, standard Harley-Davidson fare, very simple to use, very pretty. There's a look at that 107 engine cover again. With the floorboards, makes this a very comfortable riding machine. Headlights on this, very, very beautiful, inspired from an old train, if you believe that or not. It gives it a very imposing front end, and from the side there you can see this bike has a beautiful stance. Alright, so let's get going on this thing. You'll notice we're starting inside because it's really cold outside and I'm not massively looking forward to getting out there, so here we go, Road King. It's not that bad. It's actually a beautiful day, isn't it? It's just a bit cold. No, I take it. It's cold. I take it back. All right. So first impressions on this bike. Sitting here, it's a very upright position. Your back is very straight, and I think that's a combination of the seat is very well bolstered, if you will, and the handlebars are raised up nicely, so your elbows are sort of level with your wrists. It gives you a nice upright position. Let's see how we are on the lean in. Yeah, very nice, very easy. I usually give them a bit more power here, but it's too cold, I'm not doing it. The windshield on this, it's I'm 6'3", and I have noticed when I'm riding, and yeah, I can feel it right now. I feel it a lot. It's like it kind of hits me right on the top of my head. So if you're shorter than I am, this might be perfect because the wind will just go right over you. If you're 6'3" or taller, the wind coming off the windshield is going to hit you right on that forehead level, and it produces like a slight vibration. It's not massively unpleasant, but it's noticeable. It's there. All right, so comfort. Right now, very, very comfortable machine. Like I say, the seat is very well bolstered, but it's also very soft. It's something that you feel that you could sit in for quite a long time, and then the upright riding position is really nice as well. It sort of just feels like you're sitting in your favourite chair at home. It's just a bit more exciting that's on the screen. And the 107 engine in this is plenty of power for this. Now you can step up to the Road King Special, which gives you the 114 engine, and we'll do a test ride on one of those soon. That does give you a little bit more power, but if I'm being honest with you, the 107, it's plenty of power. I'm not sure that you necessarily need more power in an everyday situation. Try the engine braking here. It works great. You know, it's one of the things about Harley-Davidson's. The engine braking on these things is just awesome. It'll just slow you right down. Yeah, the lean angles on this thing are great as well. Taking corners, absolutely no problem. God, it really is beautiful today, isn't it? And look at that, not a cloud in the sky. So back to the windshield, which, you know, apart from the little vibration I'm getting on my helmet, that's just because of my size, it does block a fair amount of wind. My ankles are bloody freezing. My body, pretty comfortable. And it's really windy today as well. I don't know if you're going to hear all the wind, but I mean, it's buffeting me pretty hard. So if you hear that, I apologise, because it is quite windy out here. But as far as just driving on this road, which is a pretty easy road, nice little curves, it's a pleasant road to drive on. This is a very comfortable machine. I could quite happily sit in this all day. Now, if you wanted a bit more protection from the elements, you would go to something like a street glide or a road glide where you get the full fairing. If you're looking for a, I suppose, I don't want to say a more traditional motorcycle, but if you're looking for a more traditional motorcycle, the Road King is definitely the way to go. Because you remove this windshield and all of a sudden you're just on a naked cruiser, which is awesome. You do have floorboards on this, as with all the touring bikes, and they're really comfortable. Once you ride with floorboards, it's quite hard to go back to pegs. It's just such a nice, relaxed, easy position to be in. Now this is my favourite stretch of road coming up now, because it's a little bit of a curvy side, and it really gives you a chance to feel out how these machines are going to be. So let's have a look how it goes. Bearing in mind, this is not a sports bike, so I'm not expecting it to, you know, get my knee down. Obviously, that would be ridiculous and really scary. But yeah, just as a nice, relaxed, powerful machine, this fits the bill. It's really, really, really nice. Coming up to New Construction Bend now. This is the one you can really get down on here, and yeah, man, the Road King, it handles it. I mean, yeah, you can get it over pretty good distance. I am pretty impressed with that. Obviously you don't have a radio or anything on this. This really is sort of a back to basics type of motorcycle riding, where it's just you and the wind and maybe a couple of mates, somebody on the back. It's just a great machine. Oh god, it feels so nice when you slow down. My ankles kind of go, thank you, James. Ah, now they hate me again. Let's see, oh, we're not going to get behind you. Okay. So, at a standstill. Minimal vibrations, and that's a trait of this Milwaukee engine. It's just a very smooth running engine. You just don't get tired at all. It's just very, very smooth. Good visibility. The mirrors are in a good position. You can see plenty behind you. Handlebars are really comfortable for me. They've got just enough lift. They put your arms just where they want to be. This feels like a really long red light. Come on. Talk amongst... Oh, here we go. Alright, let's see. Let's give it a little... I don't like to really rail on these bikes because they are brand new. So, you know, they have that break-in period, 1,000 miles, 500 miles, where you shouldn't really ride them like you stole them, as they say. But this thing gets up to speed fine. This 107 engine is great. It's more than enough power. And you know, we'll compare it with the Road King Special. We'll take that one out soon. Just not today, because it doesn't even have a windshield and it's just far too cold to go out on a bike that's completely naked. I want to show you how slow we can go on this corner, just so we can see. Yeah, it handles great at slow speeds. very nice. And in these big sweepy corners, no bother. Just goes down. Then we come to the sharp left now. This is a good one as well to practice on. It kind of really lets you get them down. What's this fella? Oh, he's turning, okay. Yeah, you can lean these puppies right over, it's fantastic. And yeah, you roll on the power and it just goes. It really does, it's fantastic. So Road King, who is this bike for? This is for somebody that wants to do a lot of touring, that wants to take their bike on multiple day trips, but doesn't want to have the full fairing up front, wants a feel of a more open motorcycle. The Road King is for you. With or without the windshield, you still have the bags in the back, so you can take along tons of stuff, but you're not, your visibility is excellent because it's not being blocked in any way by the fairing. I like it. Brakes are good. Came to a stop very quickly there. Very, very impressed. I'm usually quite sad when I get back here to the dealership. I mean, the test ride's over, but I'm going to be honest with you today, I'm not that sad because I'm telling you, my body's fine, but my bloody ankles are freezing. We'll park right here where the live wires go. Breaking the law, breaking the law. And all that. Anyway, listen, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.